All I'm going to say about Mr. Nemeth is you should read a book called Night of the Sandusky.
Yeah, I was
Good.
gonna go into that now. What was it? On Facebook, I put up our interview with him, and some dude commented like author, like in quotes, like he's more of a plagiarist,
Right.
and his web series was canceled. And check out the web series page on Facebook. So I'm at work, and like I figured it's just one random hater or something, like. That we get that shit. We've gotten that before on stuff. And, I'm like, whatever. So, I get home, and he claimed to know Bleeding Critic, and I just didn't know if Bleeding Critic knew him. And
Right.
Bleeding Critic's like, no, I've never talked to him. He follows me, but, so yeah, I didn't know. I'm like, have you ever heard of this guy? Supposedly people are saying, that he plagiarized or whatever. And,
Right.
he's in England, so that was like he was probably in bed at that point because it was like getting towards the evening. They got that crazy time difference over there, which was great because he woke up and talked to us that time. I think it was like 2 in the morning over there.
Yeah.
But I also told Jules, and then I went to because I was like, this guy, he's not real like angry or anything towards us. He's just talking about Michael. But meanwhile,
Yeah.
at work too, like when I messaged Michael and I'm like, dude, there's this dude leaving comments on Facebook about you. And he's like, what's it say? And I'm like, oh, that you plagiarized and that your web series got canceled. I don't get what that means. I didn't think it had anything to do. I didn't know there was a correlation. But, I was like, that's what he put. And he goes, oh, he's just a liar. That's all lies. Just
Right.
ban and block him. And I'm like,
Wow.
okay, but I'm not going to block. I'm not going to silence anybody. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Seems like a weird way to approach it.
yeah. Oh, that's all lies.
Yeah.
So then, like I said, I got home. I messaged Bleeding Critic. I talked to Jules about it, and then I go to the website and I see that because the guy said there was like some half-assed apology on there,
Okay.
and so that's the first thing I see. It just says Michael here, and it's from his Facebook. Like the Death at Dawn web series page had his post, so I'm like, doesn't he run Death at Dawn like web series? Which I found out later that he doesn't.
Oh wow.
But
That's
like
not
another
even
guy, it
fair.
was another guy who was making the series, like was running it, like he was doing like a great job, and they were putting it into fucking whatever, into web series and all that. And yeah, so his post on there is Michael here. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for stealing everyone's work.
Oh wow.
I am ashamed and disgusted with myself. I'm taking the book off Amazon, which is why we couldn't find it because I searched for it before we talked to him. Like I wish I know because this is April 30th. We talked to him on the 27th. This is like 3 days after we talked
Oh,
to
this
him.
happened right after we
So
talked.
I
Wow.
wish like I had an inkling or something before this that was going down because I would definitely brought it up, and that's why I think he was just so like skittish. I thought he was like maybe afraid we were gonna like lay into him or be sophomoric, but I think it was just because.
Yeah, he was.
This
definitely
just started happening. Like, as
maybe
he
it
was
had just
talking
started
to
happening.
us.
So yeah, first and foremost,
Or
well,
everybody heard our show and was like, "This guy stole my work." That's
well,
what I like.
yeah, but
think.
I'm taking the book off Amazon. Before I unpublish it, I'm gonna ask everyone for their email address, and if they have PayPal, I'll send the profits the book made because obviously it doesn't belong to me.
Wow.
Which sounds pretty good. And then a bunch of people, like at least 5 or 6 authors that he stole from were commenting on there. And then, but that's when I realized that he doesn't run the, that page because I'm looking, and Death at Dawn web series tag me when you post a confession on your Facebook wall. So that's when I realized, like, this is not the same person. Like, someone else is running it. And then he also said, too, I'm truly sorry. This went too far. It will never happen again unless I get a written statement from the author themselves. And then, like I said, there's all these people, like, talking about getting, like, legal action and all this shit against him. There's also one other one. These aren't the only works you've plagiarized. Internal Damages, which was a book about being molested. Because, well, it was...
Right.
First
It
of
was
all,
supposed to be
what
his
I figured
story,
out
yeah.
was the Death at Dawn.
Yeah.
The one about the urban legends and shit. It was like he stole people's fan fiction. Because like I went in
okay.
and I kept looking for shit and
Just like copy and paste
yeah,
type of thing.
and,
Okay.
and not giving them credit because usually on these
Wow.
sites like that the fan fictions are written on, they'll say this is by this person and he didn't. He just said it was all his. Like he wrote it all. And but then they've also found out by reading this too. These aren't the only work you plagiarized. Internal Damages is Mysterious Skin, which was made into a movie. Make amends for all the work you've stolen.
Wow.
Which was a book written in like '94 or something by another like published author. Like
He just like downloaded the ebook
Word for
version
word.
and like put it out there like, under a different name.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. So
That
then,
is nuts.
like
and
I said,
that's supposed to be personal. Like that was supposed to be he was claiming
yeah, that was his
life.
own story. His own.
Wow, that's dirty.
So who even knows if
That's
that
really
even
low.
fucking really happened? Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, where is this dude getting this fucking, like, joy out of, like, stealing work and doing interviews and shit? Which, like I said, was only 3 days before this, but, what was I gonna say? Shit. Like I said, then I realized, he said yeah, that was 3 days after we talked to him. And then, so I talked to him after the other guy left the comment, and he's like, oh, that's all lies. But then I
Right.
see that the days before he's put that shit up. So just come
The
clean or
apology.
whatever.
He
So
put
yeah, the apology's up, and I think it's still up. And then I see people commenting that he hasn't even, like, they've sent him, like, their emails and, like, said, when are we gonna get this? And he hasn't even, like, I saw that in the comments that he hasn't
So
even
he made
replied.
money. He made money off of other people's work.
And so then, yeah, and then they're talking about, that's what I saw, they're talking about getting legal action and all that
Yeah.
shit. And so, like, then this morning I got back from Bleeding Critic because, I guess he was up. And Jules last night said, like, just take that down. You don't want to be affiliated with the guy. And
Yeah.
Bleeding Critic just said the same fucking
Yep.
thing, like, before I even mentioned it to him. And he's like, yeah, if you feel somebody lied to you or misled you, just go with your gut feeling, take it
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I did. I already took it off YouTube. I had spoken to you
I'm
about
gonna I'll take it out of the SoundCloud
delete,
tonight.
editing
so.
out of SoundCloud and shit. Because what a
Yeah.
fucking a creep. And then so last night I messaged him again. The other guy on Facebook, I forget that guy's name, but I'm like, dude, do you want to call in and like respond to this? Like the guy's saying all this stuff about you, and he goes, oh, I don't know the guy, so why would I talk about him? He's just a random hater. Is again, LOL. Which is just a fucking excuse. Like, you
Yeah.
obviously put out these, like, apologies.
Yeah, like you admitted to doing this thing that now you're telling us is lies.
God, dude. And like I said, yeah, you just, like, I could see it. It's not even like it's fucking private or anything. Like, god damn.
That's crazy. I don't know how you live with yourself doing shit like that. Like, how do you feel
Like,
good?
I like, what is it?
Fucking sociopath.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
is.
Like if he actually put as much effort into stealing shit as to writing something, he'd probably have some fucking
Oh
great
yeah,
work. Like,
yeah. I was like even during the interview, I was a little confused 'cause I don't know much about the creepypasta thing. I didn't know if like Jeff the Killer or like any
Yeah,
of those.
that's
Are
I
they
didn't know-
strictly their characters?
That's-
Well,
No,
no,
no, no.
I looked into it, and apparently, Creepypasta has even posted that they don't want other people posting stories about other people's stories. So Creepypasta is like a form where you go, you write a story, and you put it up. So like the
Yeah.
Jeff the Killer thing was written by somebody originally,
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and it's I guess looked down upon to really take that. People
Yeah.
do like fan fiction because the characters. Slender Man and stuff like that, like they've all become
there's
very popular.
There's
But
apparently a lot
it's
of
not
like
really
homosexual
Oh!
fan fiction between Slender Man and Jeff the Killer.
Oh, they fuck a lot,
Yeah.
those two?
Yeah, apparently.
But like
Oh.
fan fiction is different than stealing. 'cause
and
fan
that's how the
fiction-
Gorgatron was born.
That's why I was under
Fucking
too. Like,
slam bots.
when you told me, I wasn't sure. Like, well, is he just writing fan fiction about these characters,
He
or
stole fan fiction. So that's
which is
even
even
worse.
worse.
He couldn't even write that shit. Wow, and then
there's
still lying
some
about
fan
it.
fictions that are just terrible to begin with. Like
Like
why
this
would
show.
you steal them?
Like our whole show in general. So, yeah.
That's
Yeah, man, like it's crazy, and he's still giving interviews and like claiming it's all his, and like none of it. Fucking...
and man, and it's shitty too because like I felt for that kid. I was like, wow, man, this is like depressing. Like that this and all that's probably fucking lies now.
Yeah, I like I said, I looked up the internal damages and the other one, and they're word for word.
That's-
It's
Are they
word
really
for
the
word.
word
That's
for
as
word?
that's as
Wow,
sick
that's
thing to
bad.
me is like lying about having cancer. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah,
Like,
lying about being raped, and the person who wrote
Oh,
the
yeah, I
original
don't know
one
if
might
that's
have
true or not,
actually
but-
been,
just
regardless, he's still like, you're pretty much insulting everybody who has been involved in a rape by like
there's a
claiming that you're a rape victim.
there's a special place in hell
Oh.
reserved.
Yeah.
If
For
there is
liars.
indeed such a place.
Yeah, what a piece of shit, man.
Yeah.
Just worthless. You're just a worthless piece of shit.
Not good at anything.
Yeah, you don't have any skills. Well, that was the thing I was
I've
telling
seen
Rob too.
somebody saying like he's selling like about 150. I saw a post or something on that, like 150 stories.
You're not putting any effort other than like putting it out, but under a different name. You're coming up with a different name. That's it. Other than that, like it's just pathetic. And like I was telling Pete, I was telling Rob, like I checked out because I was trying to research a little bit too. And I found his YouTube channel, and all his YouTube.
Yeah, I forgot you said something.
His
about that.
YouTube is just him playing
video
games.
games.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like so. I was like, this is weird for a guy that's like promoting a web series.
Would you
and
make that a
stuff. It was
separate
like-
account? Make a new account for your horror thing? Like
It was like Resident Evil gameplay.
Wow.
And just stuff like that.
You're a real winner.
Yeah.
wow.
Just a loser.
I'm just
man.
glad like that person left the comment, and then like I got to fucking find all that.
Yeah,
other-
because it would suck to be associated. Like we don't want to
Yeah.
be the guys that we talk to thieves
or like I think not that we did anything wrong, but like we did get fucking tricked by.
Yeah, we thought he was for real. We
By
thought
the
he was a
guy,
real
like-
author. We had no clue. No clue at all.
And everything seemed legit. He had all, like you said, he had the web series, like
Isn't it like it's like the feeling of being violated? Almost.
Yeah.
It's like
By a slam bot.
yeah, it's like Lamborghini will violate you.
you're always stronger after a slam
Yeah,
violates you.
after slam violation, second, third, and
But this
fourth
one
violations.
This just is sad and tragic.
I heard he
Wow,
was
it's aggravating.
releasing a book for today called Tar Wars. Tar Wars.
Oh, okay.
It's a completely original Michael Nemeth production, and it's
Wow.
coming out. It's coming out today for some other day. I don't even remember what that day was, but he's got a really cool series called Tar Wars. He's talking
Made
about.
the
I heard about
tar.
5 minutes ago he just announced this book he's releasing about the Lamborghini going to the future and taking over the world. with
I also
Slambots.
heard his other book came out, Lord of the Cock Rings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lord of the Cock Ring.
Yeah.
And no.
Oh, he also made a movie called Honey, I Fucked the Kids.
Oh,
And no
okay.
country for old Gorgatron.
Yes.
Right, no country for
But it spells C-U-N-T-R-Y. And I did find that very, very creative. Very creative. And original. Just the most original
I heard
thing.
he had one called Stephen King's It by Michael Nemeth.
That's the best.
I think I just gave him an idea.
I think he's already jotting all these down.
Stephen King's The Shining by Michael Nemeth.
The Silver Bullet by Stephen King by Michael Nemeth. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn.
The hellbound fart by Michael
Hellbound.
Nemeth.
By Michael Landon. Oh, I also heard there was Little House on the Ferry by Michael Nemeth. Nemeth, whatever you are, you fraud. You fraudulent bag of shit. You plagiarizing cunt. Oh, God bless you.
Smackula. Michael Nemeth Smackula.
I heard it was also another one called Blackula.
Spank Blackula.
Oh my God! I just saw this. It just came in. Black to the Future. Black to the
Oh,
Future
wow.
by Michael Nemeth.
Black to the Future by Michael Nemeth.
Oh my God!
And Night
I
of-
also heard he's also has another TV show coming out called like Friday Night Live
Oh.
by Lorne Michaels Nemeth.
Tales from the Cunt.
The Twilight Area.
You better block him from our channel from seeing any of our stuff because before you know it, there's going to be a Weekend at Bowie's book.
Oh fuck! Murder at the World Series.
Yep.
My Big Black Hat. Fuck no!
All by Michael Nemeth.
Well, we got that. At least people know we got that shit because we have documentation.
Copyrighted.
We have Slambo. He's also a notary public. And every show he just
No,
stamps.
no, that's my father.
Oh!
Truly is a notary.
Oh, well, let's get him on the fucking horn
If you
then.
need any notary done,
I need everything notarized. Everything. To my underwears. Because I don't want Michael Nemeth to steal those. He's going to fart cum all over him. Fuck that. From that coach.
And it's gonna be,
Sandusky or whatever.
and it's gonna congeal into something horrible.
Get the fuck out. Give me my underwear back, you fucking bag of shit. He's stealing everything. He's stealing everything.
He stole some other kid's Sandusky story.
Yeah.
That's like basically.
I heard he's also opening convenience stores called Wee Wees. Fucking queer.
I like the young people. I enjoy being in them. I mean,
Michael Nemeth, when did you call in? I didn't remember answering Skype. That's a good answer. That's pretty much all you could say at that point.
yeah,
Oh! I've heard he's coming out with another movie.
What is that?
Hollywood Christian.
We should get Hollywood Christian to steal his idea.
We
We should get Hollywood Christian to make plagiarized plagiarisms.
Death by Dawn by Hollywood Christian Vogel.
Death by
Or
Dawn
whatever it was.
by Michael Christian Vogel.
By Michael Christian.
Hollywood. Notarized public. Pete's dad. 100 years. Michael Nemeth.
Forever.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he misses the coach so much he's trying to go to jail to recreate that. The coach experience.
Maybe that's what it is. That's why he's stealing everything. He's like, if I get arrested, he's like, at least like, you know, this isn't as dangerous as like, robbing.
Listen, officer, these cuffs are a little too tight and my asshole's a little too loose. You know what I mean? It's like going to Disneyland for Michael Nemeth.
Who knows? Maybe they'll be cellmates.
Yeah.
I liked you when you were a young boy better.
Cellmates that come directly from the shed.
You're too hairy now.
No, he's a hairless sweet boy, Michael Nemeth. He sounded so sweet, like, you know, like, so scared.
Yeah,
Like, I just imagine he took the loosest, like, sloppiest flu shits ever. Probably with the comment, of course, from all that coaching.
Yeah, that's why I was convinced too, because of his voice. He did sound like
Yeah,
that
like
he had a
scared,
lot of
sweet
like
boy. Like a
trauma
lot
or
of
something. Like
stomach issues. Like,
No,
it probably
he's-
sounds like a percolator.
he
all
just
the
got his
time.
Probably
ass
got
kicked a lot in
stomach.
high school, is what it was, or in all his fucking career and life. He's always just getting his ass kicked.
Or fucked.
or getting his ass fucked.
Tons
Yeah,
of
one or
people.
the other.
Tons of people have
He's
to
the
put it
type
up.
of guy that like you say something funny and then he goes and repeats it to everyone.
Right? Yeah, like I did that
Like,
joke.
guess what? I came up with this my thing.
Yup.
Wow.
It's funny, right? Right? Ha ha. Ha ha.
I heard he's made this new woman this new movie with women called Ghost Fighters.
Oh,
That's
wow.
by Michael
so
Nemeth.
Ghost Fighters.
And there's like
Starring.
there's some ghost named Slami or something.
Slami.
Kami.
Comer.
Kami. He's just the big load. That just like slaps you in the side of the face. Just loads come out of the wall and shit. Oh,
Smells
Kami.
like semen in here.
Smells like basketball camp. Smells like Little League, huh? Smells like wrestling mat and shame. Wrestling mats and shame. That's gonna be the name of this show. Wrestling mats
You
and
have
shame.
pathological fear of jock straps.
Turn and Cough by Michael Nemeth. He's also coming out. He's also gonna be a singer. His name is My Asshole's Aiken. Clay Aiken.
Nice.
By Michael Clay Aiken Nemeth.
I feel like we should post this whole clip as our Michael Nemeth
And Robinson.
interview. Michael.
We totally should interview my.
We just had to do some editing on it. We took it down and we're
Yeah.
gonna re-upload it. Oh,
I think it should be up on his own, and I will send it to the gentleman who replied to it. I'll be like, look, we re-interviewed him, and let's see if you like this any better, because you're a listener. I care what you think. I
Yes.
care what you think.
all right.
Concerned listener, we love you.
Believe it is a break time.
Yes!
And we will be back
No, we won't.
We'll
We'll be back with
will.
more
We'll be back with more smut in a couple of minutes.
Yes.
Michael Nemeth.
This preview is rated JMN for Jan Michael Nemeth.
In a world where stealing is commonplace, Jan Michael Nemeth has stolen everything under the sun, and this summer he's stealing that too, in Jan Michael Nemeth 17. The 17th installment, written and directed by Jan Michael Nemeth. Well, maybe not written by. Go see JMN 17 and don't take your wife or kids with you, he'll steal them too. He don't care, baby. He's Jan Michael Nemeth. Watch him steal the big screen and steal your hearts and souls and use them to thwart off the mighty Gorgatron like no one else has ever thwarted ever before. Watch Jan Michael Nemeth as he busts 5 innocent men charged with the highest war crimes imaginable out of prison and save 50 inner city schools with them. He's created the best pieces of the 21st century. Let him take you into the 22nd by giving up life and 3 major credit cards to Jan Michael Nemeth. And on the 7th day, God said, "Get ready to Nemeth down on your Jan Michael this summer in theaters everywhere."